10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
blast off.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Boom.
Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
Blast off.
Blast off.
I did listen to the Beyonce.
Cowboy Carter?
Yeah.
The first long album of the year? You didn't like it? Don't say that. Don't start the podcast like that. That's really aggressive.
There were a few songs I was like, okay, but
Yeah.
it all sounded the same.
Oh, wow. That's what people say about Taylor Swift's album. So that's kind of interesting. But, no, continue. Please continue. No, dig your own grave about Beyonce. Please.
I love
After
Beyonce.
you.
But I also heard like a little bit of like Lemonade coming through it,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
which I was like, that's kind of cool, but
Okay.
like, it's very gospel, which I was like, okay, cool. I get it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of phone calls made,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But I wasn't like, I don't know. I think I had a different like idea of what of her album would be like.
What did you think it was going to be?
I don't know. I just wanted like more country.
Oh, you wanted more country.
I wanted more country.
Yeah, I think
her voice was too pop. Like I heard her like R&B voice and
I definitely felt like she dug her own. Well, I think this is what a lot of artists do nowadays, is where they say the album is going to be this and this is my vision, and then you listen to it and it's like not really at all like that, and so then you end up kind of confused because your expectation of it doesn't match what they did, even though like what they did can be good sometimes.
But I also
you
didn't
can be
hear
like
what
a
her
little.
I didn't hear her vision
Well,
beforehand.
she did really go off and be like, it's going to be a country album. It's going to be a country. Everyone thought it was going to be. Actually, I don't know if she did as much as everybody around her did. Like, everybody was like, this is Beyonce's country album. This is Beyonce's country album. And then she releases Instagram that was like, this isn't a country album. This is a Beyonce album. But, like, these are my influences throughout the album. But I think it was a little too late by that point because the narrative really became like, this
Country
is
album.
Beyonce's
I get
country
that.
album. And
Yeah.
then when you listen to it, it's like, yeah, there are influences of
There's
country.
influences, and it's fun. There's like that gospel country, like, you know,
Yeah,
it's fun.
it definitely feels like Beyonce doing like her version of country, but it's not like country.
I wish she had a little bit
And
more.
that's fine. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's great. I love Bodyguard. I love Ya Ya. I love Sweet Honey Buckin'. I love The Beginning. I think it's great. I love it, but I get it if you are just like a casual Beyonce fan. It's a lot, and it's 80 minutes.
I love Beyonce, but it's like.
I know. There is a lot of downers too, and I actually don't really like the Jolene cover. I didn't think the Jolene cover was all that good.
I didn't think it was.
That's like a moment where I think she thinks it's better on the album than it is. Like, I think she overestimated herself on that one, because it's like smack dab in the middle, and it's like fine.
Can I cut in about Beyonce?
Yeah.
A few years ago, they did like the whole documentary about one of her albums, and they were sitting in like the record plate, like the records office, like conference office, and there's like 40 people, and Beyonce's at the head of the table, and they're playing the album, and everyone's just like bopping and like loving it. Does anyone really give Beyonce real like critique?
Yeah. Well, she could come on this show and we'll give her.
Yeah, I mean, I'll critique her. I'll critique her right to her fucking face if she wants to have a talk. You know what I mean? A hot ones with Christina and Gus. I'm down.
Beyonce, come
I'll
on
tell
the
you,
show. Welcome to the neighborhood.
I loved it though, so I can't say much.
There was a few that I enjoyed. I think because Beyonce does so much good. I was really picturing like a different kind of like way about it, and like, you know what I mean? Not like it really did all sound like monotone.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It was one flavor.
Yeah, it definitely, for me, it's long, and the Jolene cover doesn't work for me.
Yeah,
that's what I think. It just is fine. Like I'm also like a little sick of Jolene. Like, is that the only song that anybody has ever latched onto ever? Like, I've had enough. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Dolly Parton has other songs that are, I think, better in my opinion. Like, I just like, I've had enough of Jolene. Like, there's better songs, there's better country songs, there's better Dolly Parton songs, there's better Miley covers, there's better Beyonce songs. Like, I've just truly, leave her alone. This poor woman must be out here like 95 years old. Like, I cannot fucking believe these bitches are still out here talking about me like this.
She's like, I only made out with him.
I made one mistake. It's his fault. He shouldn't have sucked me off. Like, it's his fault. Anyway, that's how I feel.
You're digging your own grave now.
I'm digging my own grave now.
We both did.
You dug Beyonce, I dug Jolene. I'm done. But what did you think of Taylor Swift? Silence. Did you listen to it? I mean, I have listened to it nonstop since it came out. And
I didn't even know there was another album out.
Oh, it's every day. I'm sure by next Friday she'll have released like a side C of the album. Because you know what she did, right?
She like redid everything. And
No, this is a new album.
This is a new album.
This is a new album about her 6-year relationship with Joe.
I'm already exhausted.
I know. You're not even exhausted yet because it gets more exhausting.
Oh, God.
So this album it was supposed to be 16 tracks, and she said it was just gonna be one album, and that was it. And she released the names of the 16 tracks, and then 2 a.m. on the night it was released, she surprise released a double album. So it's 31 songs, and it's 2 hours and 2 minutes long. So I've been listening to it.
It's fucking Titanic.
I know. I've been listening to it nonstop since it came out, so I've gotten through it twice, maybe once, maybe 3.
What else is she talking about?
She's got a lot to talk about, okay? I can go through it with you if you want.
Listen,
I can go through it step by step if you want. But 31 songs. I woke up when I saw it was double and it was 31 songs. I got upset. I was like, this is a full-time job at this point. I got to clock in. I got to clock in to listen to this fucking album. I had an hour. I was gonna go on an hour-long walk, listen to the album, smoke, have fun.
That's too
You know what I mean?
much.
Get a
That's too
coffee,
much.
sit in the park, listen. 2 hours. I went on a walk.
Pay me.
Pay me, pay me.
Pay me.
2 hours, I went for a walk. I was dehydrated. I came back hungry. I came back upset. I came back sad. I was like, I have to pee. I have to take a poop. I have to shower. This is insane.
What's different about this album though?
Speaking of sounding the same, everyone keeps saying it kind of all sounds the same.
It sounds the same.
I really like, I love her, I have to say, but there's like 8 songs that I really like. There's 31.
Careful.
Do you know what I mean? There's
Do
31.
not bring
though.
the fucking Swifties in this because we just started this podcast.
I'm a Swiftie. I'm a Swiftie. I like 8 songs. There's 31. So there's 30. You know what I mean? So there's 31 minus 8 other songs that I'm like, what the hell's going on here? There's a lot. It's a lot of piano. She's sad because the thing is, it's not just about one breakup. It's about 2 breakups. So it's 31 songs of like I sad.
Isn't she happy though now? Isn't she in a
No,
relationship?
now she's in a relationship. There's 2 songs about the new one. Oh, God. And there's a lot of football references in one. Touchdown on the grounds on the man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I know every word. It's been 3 days. I know every word. And I hated it. I hated it. I don't really like a lot of it, but I love it.
I really can't contribute to this conversation.
And that's okay.
Because
that's
I just don't know.
Do you know what the album is called?
Swift. What?
The Tortured Poets Department.
Get out of my face.
I'm telling you, it gets more and more exhausting as you talk about it. It's just more and more exhausting. This one was exhausting. I feel exhausted.
I just picture there's a conference room.
In fact, like my mom died. I broke up with my boyfriend of 5 years. I wasn't even that sad.
Guys, I was single for 5 years. I'm sad.
Not even did I release 31 videos on my Instagram of pure dourness.
Oh, God.
Maybe 3 I did, but not 31. I mean, this bitch is sad. She's sad. She's sad, and there's parts of the album where I'm like, you're this sad. I'm like,
that bitch ain't sad.
I want to be like, try having your mom die on vacation, bitch. Like, you don't even know. You don't even know how sad it can get.
She ain't sad. She's sitting VIP up in fucking football arenas.
Well, that's kind of my issue with it, right?
She's got the Swift trucks. All right, Daddy's got the Swift trucks. Get out of here.
That's my issue with it. A lot of it sounds like you are a billionaire, right? You know what I mean? Like, I'm so...
Listen, matters of the
This is hard,
it doesn't
but, like,
matter, you know.
This is hard, but you're
Just
also
like
like
Britney
a
Spears
billionaire.
and Lucky. It doesn't matter how rich you are. If you're sad, you're sad.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, she's so lucky.
Yeah, but I think she's trying to.
We're singing right now. She cries in a lonely heart, thinking if there's nothing missing in her life, then why do these tears come at night? Boom, boom, boom. Now you can talk.
She's trying. She's trying to relate to like her fans.
No, it is relatable. Listen, breakups
are bad,
sad,
regardless of what you got. Matters of the heart. But like at this, I'm like, come on, man.
But no.
I get it. Breakups are bad. Guys suck. But maybe like write new music about like, I don't know, something else, and not always relationships.
No, that's not my complaint about her.
No.
She hasn't really. This is
I
her
don't
first
know.
breakup.
I don't know.
This is her first breakup album in 10 years. That's not my issue with
Oh,
her.
it's not everyone is a breakup?
No, not at all.
This is how much, I don't know. Every
'cause you don't know anything.
song I
You have to
listen
educate yourself.
about Taylor.
You have to educate yourself.
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
Are you good?
I'm good.
Are you good?
I'm good.
I'm
I'm
good.
good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I don't need it.
I got KTU. I'm good.
You have KTU?
I
Really?
got- I listen to
KTU?
KTU. I fucking love KTU.
What is this, 1996?
I love it.
103.5 KTU.
Speed of New York.
That's right. Christina did stand-up. Christina did
and I put
stand-up
KTU
comedy.
in it.
What?
I put KTU in it because I fucking love KTU.
Oh, you did put KTU in it. That's right, there was KTU in it. So Christina did stand-up, and she made me watch all 14 minutes of it at gunpoint on the R train going to the Greek Independence Day parade, by the way. She literally, it was gunpoint. Like, I was watching her, and she was watching me watch her, like, what is he laughing? Is he laughing at my little jokes?
Gus
Is
put
he
me on the
laughing?
spot, and I'm gonna watch him watch it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I loved it. It was 14.
kidding
First
me?
of all, it was 14 minutes, and I want to point this out. My Comedy Central set was 14 minutes, and Christina's first time doing stand-up, she was like, I'm gonna do an hour. This is my Netflix special.
This is my Netflix special, guys. Tune in, okay?
Strap in.
No, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a really great lineup.
Yeah.
It was at Rodney's, so that was
it
really
Rodney's?
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did great.
Yeah, you know, I felt great. I
Yeah.
think everyone was in a good mood.
Mm-hmm.
It was for the Greek Independence Day. So
Greeks?
How can you not be in a good mood? You know?
Yeah.
And it was good. Everyone was like really supportive and welcoming. So
Yeah.
unlike
Unlike me? Unlike me?
No, I was just joking.
Unlike me? I gave you notes afterwards.
No.
I gave you feedback. I gave you
No,
notes.
you were good, and I appreciate you. I mean, like when I did my first open mic, I'm joking. When I did my first open mic, there was a guy at the bar, and he's like, "Is this your first time?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "We're supportive. Don't worry about it. Like you're gonna have fun." I went up there. No, they were fucking assholes.
Oh, no.
Not okay.
No,
I got
open
one,
mics are different.
I got one sad laugh in the back.
Oh, no. That's so sad.
And I was like,
No,
okay.
open mics are so
motherfucker.
different. They're hard.
Yeah,
you
no,
can't,
and
you
that's
can't
fine.
gauge on an open mic. No.
100%.
Christina crushed. She got. I was counting the applause breaks she got. Right. It was like
Yes.
7 or 8 by the end. I was like 14 minutes. 1 applause break, 2 applause break, 3 applause break, 4 applause break.
You were really impressed with my callbacks.
She had callbacks. She had act outs. She had tags. She had set up punchline booms. She was out here.
A boom.
Boom.
I'm a boom.
She was out here. She knew when shit wasn't working too. She was like, okay, not that one, not that
move
one.
along.
All right, went on too long. It went on too long. She knew.
I'm
Yeah, you were
rambling.
great.
I'm a rambler.
You're
so.
no, no.
You didn't know that?
Christina.
Yes.
A rambler.
Yes, you didn't know.
Christina's one of the only people that when she texts me, it's in paragraphs. She texts me full paragraphs, like a pen pal or something.
My voice note
Oh, the voice notes
is
are.
a
It's always-
voicemail.
If she gets me, no, it's not even a voicemail. Her voice note is a Taylor Swift album, by the way. It's literally that long. It's literally 2 hours and 2 minutes of her being like, so I was thinking. We did this last time with me making
It's
fun
literally
of you.
like the apology, the letter. I mean, from Rachel to Ross, front and back.
Literally,
That's
it's literally
me.
long. It's long. It's Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I mean, it's long, baby.
Front and back.
Front and back. I mean, it's so funny.
What do
But
you
no,
know?
you're not you don't ramble a lot, not a lot. No.
No, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And-
Meanwhile, me on text, I disappear for a few days, and then I'm like, hi.
I tend to sometimes disappear. I
I
flake
disappear
out.
sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
disappear.
too much. It's overload.
My weekends get crazy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm out here. I'm single now, so I'm out here. I'm doing things. I'm out here. I'm doing things.
You're doing
I'm out
it.
here. I'm doing things. I'm busy.
You
I had to go to the
busy
Catskills
bitch.
this weekend. I had a guy stay over on Friday night.
How was that?
Horrible. I mean, not horrible.
Oh my God.
I liked
What happened?
him, and we had fun, but it got to so. I think ahead. I'm a thinker aheader. Okay, I like to think ahead. I like to plan ahead. I like to know when things are happening so we can plan ahead and think ahead.
You had snacks for him?
And I always have snacks in my
Nice.
apartment. My
I
snack-
know.
My
The first time I went over at Gus's house, I was fed.
snacks.
That's very nice.
She had 2 breakfast bars. She had a Coke Zero, and I put it in ice. I put ice.
Yeah.
I put a straw. I made it nice.
And then we did our own work in the same
snacks.
room. It was very nice. It was very nice. Snacks.
I have fresh fruit.
I brought that.
No, I mean in my apartment. But all that said is he comes over, and then at like 1 a.m. I started to think ahead, and I was like, And you're just like, are you planning on sleeping over? I was like, I'm having a great time, you know? I'm having a time. I'm having a good time.
You're having a good time.
I'm vibing.
I'm vibing here.
But how are we feeling about the prospect of you when you're going to get out of here?
The fuck out.
How do you feel about that?
How do you feel about putting your shoes on right now?
How do you feel about that? And he was like, oh, I'm having a good time too. And it's like, how late is it? Okay. And then then he was like, oh, I'll take the path, you know, like I'll take the 130 or the 150 path. And I was like, that's great. So, 20-ish more minutes, then get the fuck on your way, you know? And I was like, great.
That's nice.
Great,
a little like pillow talk at the end,
and
a cigarette.
And then an hour went by and he was not out of my apartment yet. And I was like, it's going to be too late for him to take the path now. It's the path. Jersey, not path, the path.
He's a grown-ass man.
I don't live in Jersey. I know he's a grown-ass man, Christina, but I feel bad making a grown-ass man take the path at 2:30 in the morning.
Well, he should have been punctual and left on time.
I know! I know that, Christina, but here we are, and now I gotta let this dude stay over. And he was like, do you mind? Do you mind? And I was like, oh, why do you want to stay over? You just met me. You just met me.
So wait, you just
met me. You got it 4 hours ago. What are you doing in my, why do you want to stay in my bed? This is my bed.
So
my germs. Why do you want to be in my bed?
You gotta sleep with him while he's snoring?
He did snore.
He's snoring.
He did snore. He did snore.
See, it's one thing.
He did snore.
It's one thing if it's like you're fooling around, you're having fun, and it's like you're drunk and you guys like pass out and it's kind of cute and you're like, okay, done.
No, when I'm like, hey, let's think ahead, and you didn't think ahead with me, I got mad.
Yes.
Because I had to go to the Catskills the next day and headline. So I was like, I gotta get up, I gotta travel, I got a day ahead of me.
Yeah. No, I've definitely like been in that position, and when that's happened, I'd be like, you can either leave an hour later, I'll be like, or you're waking up at 5 and leaving.
You got to get out though.
Yeah, I make it uncomfortable either way.
Yeah.
I'm like, so pick your poison. Which one do you
pick your
want?
poison. Get the fuck out because I can't do it. I know, I can't do it. But he did stay over, and then he left before I got up. I think he had enough of me.
Also, like, I don't.
I'm also not a cuddler. What?
Maybe you were snoring.
Maybe I was. I don't care. I don't know. I haven't slept. I haven't slept.
Snoring. Get out of there.
I haven't slept in the bed with somebody since, for a long time now. So I don't know what I'm doing out there. I move around a lot. I'm a mover. I'm a shaker. I'm a mover.
Apparently I talk in my sleep.
Yeah. I mean, of course you talk in your sleep. You don't stop talking in real life. There's still more to get out.
But
You'd think she'd had enough by the time she goes to sleep. No, she's like, no, I have more to get out.
I got shit to say,
I have
y'all.
more to say.
Okay? There's not enough time in the day.
She goes to sleep and she's like, now I'm going to talk to you about politics. Yeah.
No, but like I never knew that. Like I thought I was fine.
Do you know what I do in my sleep?
It's like I talk, like I say weird shit.
I will fall asleep on my stomach, and then I will roll around on my back and put my legs in like a cross-legged position on my back. So I will literally sleep like this for hours.
You know what I do?
It's crazy.
You know what I do?
What do you do?
I either sleep like this.
You too?
Yes, but not up. I do this or Indian like this. This is what I do.
Why?
This is what I do.
You don't say Indian anymore. We say cross-legged. Yeah, you can't say that anymore. We started with Beyonce. We ragged on Taylor. We ragged on Native Americans
why
now.
Why can't you say that?
Because Indian, it's like I think it's derogatory.
You think?
I think so.
You think it's derogatory?
That's what they told me. They told me that. Every day someone's coming up to me and they're saying, don't say that it's derogatory.
No.
Every day.
That's
it's
okay.
A new thing.
But you know what?
Because they thought they were going to India. And when they went to the Americas, they saw Indian, and they were like, "Oh, those are Indians."
I think it's because they think it's Native American
the word
Indian.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because okay. Well,
I'm sure Indian people sit like that too.
But I don't know.
Oh,
man.
yes. No, that actually 100% makes sense. I never actually thought, so that's yes. However, what I do want to say is oftentimes we're over here in America being like, this is not okay, that's not okay. And then you go outside and
different
the people
rules.
Who are actually that are like, we don't give a fuck.
No. It's also different rules everywhere.
No,
I think
but
Americans,
that makes sense.
I wish Americans would also like have some context because they think that their problems and what's problematic here is problematic everywhere.
Everywhere, exactly.
And it's like literally not. In fact, like every country has their own different history and their own different
100%.
racism and their own different sexism and all their own different shit. So it's like, and Americans think like, no, it's the same. No, it's not literally at all.
No,
so check. Before you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
But anyway, yes. Okay.
You sleep weird.
So I do sleep weird. But I do that if I get scared.
Oh, if you get scared.
Yeah, I pick up my feet.
Oh, I see.
This is just comfortable.
Yeah, I don't know why I do what I do. I think it is comfortable.
Yeah, but
I must open my hips up in the middle of the night.
I like tickle my hand in the middle of the night.
What?
I'll like sleep sometimes, and then all of a sudden my hand comes up, and I'll like tickle.
Can I tell you one time my brother Mario sleepwalks every once in a while.
No.
And apparently he came home drunk and he sleptwalked and he sleptwalked into my parents' bedroom, and he thought it was the bathroom, and he started peeing on their wall in the middle of the night while they were asleep, and my parents woke up and they were like, Marie! Marie!
Mascaturise! Mascaturise!
Mascaturise, Mario! Mario! And like, isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
Isn't that fun? I mean, I literally one time my brother, because me and my brother Mary used to share a bed, and then we upgraded and we shared a room.
Yeah.
And so we had 2 different beds, right? I finally got my own bed, and then Dimitri got his own room, and we all used to split a room. So then Dimitri got his own room, and apparently one night Dimitri heard banging. And he was like, I don't know what the fuck was going on. I walked into your bedroom, and Mario was sitting on the edge of the bed like this, murmuring like, ah, blah, 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 and you were hitting your head against the wall like, boom, 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 boom.
Were you fucking possessed? What is happening in that household?
I was like 12, 11, so he's like, I walked in, bro. One of them is hitting his head on the wall. The other one's like, blah, 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 blah. I thought you guys were possessed. You guys are demonic, bro. It was so funny.
That is terrifying.
It was really funny, yeah. But
that is weird.
Sleep's weird.
Yeah, sleep's weird. Apparently recently I've been like talking my sleep.
Yeah.
I've had some weird sleep experiences.
Interesting.
But like,
yeah. Are you gonna keep doing stand-up?
I think so.
Go back to that, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna, I think so.
Good.
Yeah, I liked it. It was a lot of fun. I really liked, I really enjoyed being present with everyone and like, just being like myself.
And having like free reign to talk into a
free
microphone
range
without anybody interrupting
exactly
you.
No one has to interrupt me. If there's a fucking heckler, I'm gonna be like, I'm not giving you any fucking energy because I got shit to say. That would be, I'm like, do not interrupt. Get out.
I had a heckler come to my show at the Catskills, and he was so loud and so obnoxious and homophobic, and at one point he like just decided to leave. So he just like got up and started leaving, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Thank God.
And he's like leaving, and he's drunk, so he's walking so slowly, and he like stumbles out of the place. The door closes behind him, and the whole audience just starts clapping. They were like, thank God!
Thank God.
And then I just did 5 minutes on how much I hated him, and it was so funny.
Sometimes it's like, okay, I get it. Like, hecklers are good, and like, it could be like content and fun, and like, because that's just life.
Yeah.
But then other times, like, I see some people, I'm like, why the fuck are you here then?
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Yeah, it's
Why
always
do you
in places
exist in
like
life?
that. There's
No.
always randos that come to these shows and they get too loaded and then they have to get kicked out. I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of clubs. I mean, clubs have security, so they just kick them out right
Security.
away. Security. I did a show in Albany once where someone was so drunk they got up, went to the bathroom, and then came back and sat at the wrong table. And everyone was like, hello, and he was like, what? You're my friends, and they were like, we're not your.
That's wild.
They were like, those are your friends,
And
he
they're
was
like, no, we're not.
He literally was like, Sally? Like, he turned around, and I had to, like, stop my set, and the bouncer came and just kicked him out. And everyone started clapping. It was great.
That's,
Isn't that crazy?
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's not
Speaking
okay.
of which, though, okay, so I was in the Catskills,
Yes.
and I met this guy. I
How
was
many
there.
guys did you meet in the Catskills?
No, I didn't meet this. No. It was a guy, a man. I met a man. I met a
met a man.
straight man.
Not a guy, a man.
I met a man, and
That's the difference.
I was with my friend, and he lives up there now, and it's the mountains, right? So it's mountain life.
Really?
And it's not tourist season now, so it's all the locals. And we went to this very local bar, and they said, oh, there's Creepy Ron. So then Creepy Ron comes up and talks to us, right? And I was like, I'm so ready. And my friend...
Oh, I thought the man was Creepy Ron. I thought you ended up with
No,
Creepy
I didn't end up with Creepy
Oh
Ron.
my
no,
God.
No,
I
I'm
was
good.
like, thank God you're here and you have
I'm
all your
safe.
fingers and toes.
I'm safe. But no, we're at this local bar, and they're like, oh, look, there's Creepy Ron. Creepy Ron comes over and talks to us. And I was like, I'm so excited. I want to know. And first of all, the first thing my friend says to him is, hey, how you doing, Creepy Ron? I haven't seen, whatever. He goes, I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? And Ron goes, I've been around different places. Which is like such a crazy response to like, how are you?
How are you?
How are you? It's like, I've been around different places. Like, who's asking?
In the middle of the night.
So like, I was like, all right, this guy's weird. But then he started talking about his dog, and it was really sweet. And he was telling the story about his dog, and he was like, I found my dog on the street, and I brought it to a vet, and the vet was like, this dog is 1 in a million. And I thought, well, I'm 1 in a million, so I took the dog. And I was like, okay, Ron, great, okay, great. So then, he's not that drunk. He's not that drunk at this point. So then he leaves and he comes back, and then he starts getting a little creepier. So I was like, all right, now we're getting him.
Now it's getting good.
Now we're getting him.
Now it's getting good.
So then, now this other guy comes over and starts talking to Ron, And Ron goes, how's your wife? And the guy goes, oh, she passed. And Ron goes, oh, thank God. And they start laughing. And we were like, what the fuck is going on? And then Ron goes, oh no, his wife had dementia for like a couple years, so it was really hard. So it's more of like a relief that she's gone more than anything.
Wow. Look at his dark humor.
And then the guy goes, oh yeah, it was really hard. The last 8 months, she couldn't swallow. And Ron, without missing a beat,
I know.
He goes, well, that must have been really hard for you. And the guy like didn't know how to, like he didn't hear it at first because it was so quick. So the guy was like, because he was talking about his dead wife. So he's like, oh, it's really hard. The last 8 months she couldn't swallow. Oh, that must have been really hard for you. And then, you know, she lost the ability to walk. And then he goes, oh.
He had to backtrack.
Yeah, Ron, it was hard, Ron. Yeah, it was hard, Ron. Yeah, it was hard. And then he like went right back to it. And I was so locked into this conversation that I was like laughing hard. I was like
Ron.
Ah! He was so crazy.
I like Ron.
Ron was crazy. I'm so glad I met him. So glad I met him. But the place that they live, my friend, he told me that recently someone got arrested because they were on meth and they ate their puppy.
What?
Barbecued. And they were white, so they didn't use seasoning. Isn't that crazy?
What kind of dog?
I don't know.
Was it a hot dog?
I think it was like a chihuahua.
No!
I think it was like a small dog. I think it was like a cute small dog. The worst part is they showed me a picture of this guy and he's like hot.
Oh, fuck. I would totally get in the van.
It's like I was with my friend and both of them are gay and they were like, honestly, like isn't he? Did you think he was kind of hot? And I was like, what are you talking about? They showed me a picture and I was like, God damn it. God damn it.
Shit.
Anyway.
This is in the Catskills.
This is on the Catskills.
That's why,
Creepy
you know
Ron and
what?
this guy. It was a great time.
I don't care.
I had a great set and a great time, mind you.
But I don't care what anybody says, like New York City, when they're like, again, it's so dangerous. Nah. No. Up there, Catskills,
It's
I'm not walking.
crazy up
Fucking
there.
Hills Have Eyes shit.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
No one. It's no.
I'm not worried about the homeless man that's whipping his dick out and like praying to Jesus at the same time on the fucking end train.
Although it is getting a little scarier out there.
A little bit.
A little bit, but not that much. But still much scarier up in the Catskills.
Because you know what? If someone comes up to me in the street and like
Eric
decks
Adams
me,
isn't
at
doing his
least there's
fucking
something
job.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like
Right.
in the Catskills, like if you abduct me
You're abducted.
and I'm in your fucking basement,
You're
that's
abducted.
it. I'm abducted.
Yeah. My friend also had one of those rescue dogs that you can't like look at or touch. Tried to bite me. It was one of those.
People
It was
who
a sweet
get
dog.
those, yeah, but
By the end of the second day, she was fine with me. She was playing with me and she was good.
That's fine.
She still wouldn't let me pet her, but she wanted to play.
I don't like the people who
So I
get
was
the rescue
fine.
dogs that don't know how to.
Yeah. No, this
handle
dog was
them.
totally fine. Like after the second day, she warmed up to me because I'm like good with dogs. But one time, my ex had these two friends and they had 3 dogs, and this was right after our dog had passed, Peanut. And I was so excited because we were gonna go visit them for a weekend. They were like, we have 3 dogs. So I was like, great, 3 dogs for a weekend? This is great. And I show up and they're like, don't look at that one. Don't be in the same room as that one. And that one you can touch sometimes. So I was like, chill with the one that you could touch. And then day 2, she bit me. And I was like, this is awful. This is the
terrible.
worst possible scenario. Like I'm eating my breakfast and there's 3 dogs like staring at me.
Also, leave
and
with
they're
that.
gonna kill me.
Don't tell me I have 3 dogs.
Don't tell me I have 3 dogs. Also,
and then
the
present
crazy
me with
part is
that.
one of them had them for like 6 years, and the dog wouldn't even touch him. Like, wasn't even friendly towards him. And I was like, why have the dog?
Why have the dog?
Why have the dog? This is insane. Like, you're all living in a crazy fantasy world, and I can't deal with it. Anyway.
That's ridiculous.
Well, at least my friend's dog like was friendly by the end of it. Like, she was a sweet dog. To them, especially. So I was like, thank God. I mean, whatever. But like these other dogs, I was like, this is insane. You shouldn't live like this.
No, don't.
Anyway.
Don't do that.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
So when are you going on tour? When's your comedy tour? Do you want to come open for me on my tour?
Gus, shut up.
I mean, you have 15 minutes.
You
want to
should.
follow me around? It'd be kind of fun. Actually, would you want to come open for me in Long Island or Philly when I do those 2?
Why the fuck not?
Come open for me.
Let's do it.
Do you want to do it?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
You're booked. I'm not
Here we
paying
go.
you.
Fuck.
No, nothing. No, I'm doing you a favor. You just started comedy. This is a favor. This is an internship. You're opening up for a big comedian. I'm on Comedy Central.
He's yay high, guys.
I said. First of all, what did you say? Yay high? Where was it? It's a little samata. You gave me too
For
much.
anyone that's not watching, he's
I'm
lowering my
the hand.
hand.
Too much. No, it's embarrassed. I hate being this short. You know what's You know what the worst part about being this short is?
Why?
Is because you don't know. You're a tall woman, and you're a tall woman with big breasts. So it's like when you need to reach something, you get it. You know what I mean? Like you can either reach it yourself or someone will get
it for me.
Whereas like when I go to a bodega, you know how they have all the cereals up there? I can't get the cereals. I can never get the cereals. They're always up there.
I'm the one that walks in and sees you and it's like, do you need help?
Exactly. And you got to get the stick. I'm 31 years old. I'm not asking someone for the stick, and I'm not asking some guy for help, and I'm definitely not asking Christina for help to get some Honey Nut Cheerios and some Fruit Loops. I feel embarrassed.
I'll just get it for you, baby. Don't worry
I feel
about
embarrassed.
It. You relax yourself.
I walk
don't
out.
you worry.
Unless I can reach the cereal, I walk out. I'm not doing it. It's embarrassing.
You don't have cereal?
And then I don't have cereal. My cereal's a dessert for me. I don't do it for like breakfast.
No, it's a dessert.
I like Cocoa Puffs for dessert.
I had Reese's Puffs this morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like Cocoa Puffs. I like Rice Krispies. I like Lucky Charms.
I love Lucky Charms.
Honey Nut Cheerios though, top.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
I agree.
Is top, baby. It's top.
I also like, this is old lady of me, but Honey Bunches of Oats.
Really? I've never had them. Never had it.
Honey Bunches of Oats, baby.
I kind of fuck with Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp.
Yeah, but that's kind of it.
I don't use regular milk.
What kind of milk? I use oat milk.
Oat milk.
Or coconut.
I haven't had
I
that
use
yet.
oat or coconut.
But I do the oat milk because it's like thick and nice.
Yeah, that's what I do. Oh, you like it thick and nice?
Thick and nice.
Thick and nice?
Thick and nice.
Thick and nice?
Thick and nice.
Thick and nice?
That's
All right.
our after hours.
That's
podcast.
my Taylor Swift album.
Thick and nice.
Thick and nice.
Thick and nice. What was I saying?
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah, I love Honey Nut Cheerios. But yeah, you need a little person's kitchen. So
I
you can
do
reach
have
everything.
a little person's kitchen. I have a little person's apartment. Are you kidding me?
I know, I'm taller than his fridge.
Are you really? I didn't notice that. It's so funny because in my eyes, I'm like, I have such a normal looking fridge.
And I'm like, wow, I can put all this space up here. Look at all this dustiness.
There's no dust.
The vlepish.
I can't see. I can't see up there. That's true.
No, his apartment's very clean, very nice.
You know me.
Yeah,
I just cleaned it. It's
very
very
clean,
nice. It's
very
always
nice.
very clean. Your apartment's really clean. D, I feel like your apartment is a fucking sty. Like nasty.
I resent that.
No. I've been
Cum
to
everywhere. Just fucking socks you can snap in half all over the place.
So I have a cleaning boy that comes and cleans my place.
Oh right, I forgot about your
yeah,
cleaning boy.
Cleaning
He's,
boy.
he's actually there right now as we're doing
yeah,
this.
your cleaning boy is there. Do you make him wear like a little thong?
So as I pay extra for that.
Sometimes you
you're
can afford
there
it and
for those.
sometimes you can't.
Yeah, it just depends on the week.
Depends on the week. Oh, that's so funny.
That's why he says no on Wednesdays. The cleaning boy comes over and he stays home.
Yeah. You can't look at him, but if he's fully clothed, you can only look at him if he's in the thong. That's hilarious. All right, we gotta wrap this up. This has been a good fun time with you, Christina.
Yeah.
No, not with me. No compliment again. No
you're
compliment.
right.
No
I mean,
compliments
you know
today.
what?
I got so cute today, and you didn't say a single thing about this. It's such a cute look. This cute
You know
look is
what?
so cute.
You know what?
Look
I'm
at this.
always
This is a
giving-
great look.
Relax with the peen.
Oh shit, not again. By the way, ever since you guys called me out on that, they called me out one time because I showed too much bulge, and I have been thinking about it ever since. I have to tell you, because a part of me for the few days afterwards was like, nah, they were just fucking with me.
Well,
Nah.
now you know how it feels. You were titty shaming me.
Nah, they were just messing with me. And then one day I saw it and I was like, oh no.
If I can't
like someone
find
sent me a picture of
Gus-
me on stage. I was like, there it is.
Yeah, if I can't
Yeah.
find you in a crowd, I just look down below and I look for the peen.
Well, it's not my fault. My cock is so big. My giant Greek uncut dick. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Please cut all of that. I'm sorry, my peen is so large and my
No.
tiny little person pants.
Your little pants.
My little pants.
Your little pants. No, you always look good,
I know I always look good.
but you don't always give me compliments.
I gave you a lot of compliments in your whole life, and now I've had enough. There you go. Do you want another one of these terrible cookies?
You know what? Go fuck yourself.
Welcome to the
Welcome
neighborhood.
to the neighborhood.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah,
Like, subscribe,
Comment.
comment.
Gus is on tour or going on tour, so check out his website to get tickets or his Instagram to
And my
get
link
tickets.
tree.
Yes, and then I'm going to be in LA May 3rd and 4th at the Pack Theater. Come true. Sketch comedy, bitches. Sketch comedy.
There you go.
Greeks invented it.
Bye.
Bye.
Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?